like me, you love to get those last like 5 minutes of sleep in the morning. I hardly ever wear makeup when it's time to get up because that's how much I value sleep. And especially, it's always like the morning that your bed is the most comfiest thing in the entire world. So therefore, I do all that I can to make getting ready as short as possible. And regardless of wanting to get a couple of extra minutes in the morning, you may have somewhere kind of important to be, like maybe you have, I don't know, a date or something. I don't know, I don't do a lot of important things, so not very many came to my mind. So for those times that you just need to look like you took time and you put an effort to your look that day, people always look at these type of hairstyles and they think, oh, they put in a lot of work. Oh, that must have taken a long time. But your tiny little secret is that it didn't. I think it's time to stop chatting and time to open the book of secrets of hairstyles. What? Now that weirdness is over, you're going to need 3 items for every hairstyle: a hairbrush, hair tie, and bobby pins if you haven't lost them all already. And for this first look, you are just going to brush back your hair and create a little half up ponytail. And I have a lot of hair here and it's really thick, so it took me quite a bit to do this. It may be a lot easier for you. And especially my hair was wet as well, so it was really heavy. And once you have your ponytail sectioned out, you are, surprise, surprise, going to grab a ponytail holder, wrap your hair around, tie the hair up, honey, because, ooh, on that ponytail, work that updo. Shout out if you know where that is from. And once you have that all set and finished, I apparently look always disgusted while I do my hair. That's interesting. You are going to wrap your hair around and grab those bobby pins and just pin this hairstyle into place. And there you go, honey child, you are done. For the second hairstyle, you're going to split your hair into 2 parts. I just sectioned my hair off with a ponytail right here, so this part of my hair does not get in the way when I start to work on the other side. And what you're going to do with the other side is you're going to braid. I started braiding downward just so I didn't get that like weird, awkward kind of like bump from your braid facing a different way, and this way it kind of controls that it is in the back of my head. I don't know if any of that makes any sense, but just do what I'm doing, I guess. That's like the easiest way for me to explain that. And once you get this done, just continue with the same process on the other side. Now that you have your 2 braids and you are having fun like you should be, don't blind yourself with a mirror, bad idea. You're going to take your 2 braids and you're going to tie them around each other and pull it tight. It shouldn't hurt, but I also don't have a very sensitive head, I guess you'd say. And I pulled out my little hair tie at the end there just because it was so thick. And I took my bobby pins and I'm now pinning it in place. And just pin it all around. And it's very important that you get as many in there as possible so it sticks to your head. And you're going to recreate the same process, I couldn't think of my words, on the other side. For your next hairstyle, you're going to section your hair off into 3 different sections. Right now I am sectioning off my top half. And once you get that done, you're going to move that one out of the way and section off a middle ponytail. And once that one's done, you're going to take whatever hair is left over on the bottom and tie that one up. And you kind of have this like weird, like kind of faux hawk sort of looking thing. I don't know. It's interesting. So for this, just pay really close attention to what I'm doing. It's kind of hard to explain other than creating a hole at the beginning of where your ponytail starts and doing like an over-under type thing with the end of your ponytail, and it creates a twisted look like this. for the very last hairstyle, you're going to treat your hair as if they are shoelaces. You'll understand what I mean by that in a second. So take 2 little pieces of hair. You know, it doesn't have to be very thick. It's up to you how thick you want it to be. And you are going to tie them like they're shoelaces. That's where that comes into play. So, you know, just over, under, pull. Yep, there you go. You've got that little tie. But how the next part works, it's kind of like a French braid, where you're going to keep pulling sections from the side of your head and pulling them together and continuing to make a knot until you run out of hair to pull on the sides. I think I got maybe, can't quite remember off the top of my head, 3 or 4 ties all together. And when you're done with that, just grab your hair at the bottom and tie on your little hair tie. If your hair is short enough, you can tuck it under so it looks like it's a complete updo. No, you are looking quite fabuloso. I don't even know if that's how you say fabulous in Spanish. It just kind of sounds like it. So now that you are looking like the queen or king that you are, because yes, men have long hair and that's okay. Maybe they want to do it. Anyway, enough with the weird voices. I'm still rocking the very last hairstyle that I showed you, and I will continue to rock that today because I have somewhere to be. It is humid outside here in St. Louis, and my hair needs to go up because I forgot to put in my smoothing stuff after I got out of the shower today. So, yeah, my hair's quite frizzy. Well, I hope you baby pies have a wonderful day. Come back next week. I don't know what I have. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I can tell you that it's going to be something good. So please come back, subscribe, like, talk to me on social media and things, and my cats are driving me nuts, so I have to go. Okay, bye. So I put up a little setup of using a little tapestry thing that I bought. Oh, here's one of my cats. But you see what keeps happening? Yes, that happens, and my cats like to get onto the chairs. Where are you going? Huh? You feeling a little guilty? Yeah, they like to get on the chairs and knock this down, so you don't know how many times I had to refilm different things that I filmed for you guys.